Hello, I'm Ravi and you're watching Goals Driven Life YouTube channel. How to live with a sense of urgency is the topic for today. And the moment I utter about living with a sense of urgency, I have a sense that it would unsettle a lot of people who are champions of mindfulness and meditation. That is quite understandable, but please allow me to explain. When I say live with a sense of urgency, I do not mean frantically rushing through life, but living each day, reminding yourself that your life is so short and hence it is important to make it meaningful, purposeful, adventurous, and as colorful as possible. Whatever this mystery called life is, we all got this rare chance to come to this world and play our part. The question is, how are we playing? And when I say we got this rare chance to come to this world, it's because 100,000 sperms didn't get that chance, but you did. You won that rare lottery to life, and frittering away such a rare chance is a wasted opportunity bordering on crime. Now, I do not say I have not wasted a lot of my life myself. I too have myself frittered away a lot of my life, but lately I have gotten back my sense of urgency. Let me give you a bit of a background. Exactly a year ago, I was going through a phase where I had lost a lot of direction and drive in my life. And it was one of those rare phases because my default and natural state most times is a state of motivation. I'm naturally driven. So when I was going through this phase, I started looking for inspiration to pick myself up. I started talking to all the people who I admire for their zest for life, for their drive, and for the kind of exciting work that they do in their lives. While I enjoyed talking to them, it still didn't help me a lot to get my direction going. 8 years ago, I had written down 100 things to do before I die list, and the sheer act of writing that list had filled me with such joy and hope and power. However, I got distracted as years passed by without making much progress with my list. So as I was looking at inspiration everywhere else and didn't find it, I pulled back my goals list that I had written 8 years ago and read through it. And while I was reading, I kicked myself, realizing what an idiot I was. A sudden wave of guilt and exasperation took over me. I felt like a fake and a phony to have written the list but not having done anything about accomplishing them. It was then that I recommitted that I would live the rest of my life chasing these very goals. I remember that precise moment. It was then that I realized that I'm losing my precious years. When else would I be chasing all of my dreams? Of all the travels I want to do, of all the money that I want to make, of all the businesses I want to start, of all the impact I want to bring to the world. That pressed a button in me and things changed for me since then. Since that day, I printed my life calendar and see it every day, reminding how short my life is. This life calendar activates my sense of urgency. My birthdays are reminders of my life slipping by. This very realization pushes me from my bed every day. Let me share with you another inspiration of mine. I'm sure you all know of Nussair Yassin of the very famous 1 Minute Nas video. Do you know how he reminds himself to live with a sense of urgency? He does that by wearing a t-shirt every day that reminds him of the percentage of life that is over. It's very much like a battery running out, but the difference is that this battery, there is no chance to recharge. The only way to deal with such a non-renewable precious life is by living the rest of the remaining life fully. Let's listen to Nas on why he wears this t-shirt.
For the past 1 year, I have not changed my shirt. This is the only type of shirt that I wear for 1 year. Because this shirt shows what percentage of life I am done with, it reminds me that time is valuable. I look down, check my t-shirt, and look up. If I like what I'm seeing, I continue doing it. If I don't like what I'm seeing, I stop. And it has motivated me to do only what I love to do. I'm 33% done with life on average, but I'm confident that the next 67% of it will be well spent. And that's why I wear this shirt every day.
That was awesome, isn't it? So, what are the 2 things that you can do to help you live with a sense of urgency? Write down your 100 things to do before you die list. Yes, write it down on a piece of paper. Work on a few of them every quarter and review the list every year on your birthday. Second, every year on your birthday, have a look at this life calendar and let it remind you of your quick passing life. I hope this video would move you to action and you begin living with a sense of urgency. If you like this video, why don't you subscribe to my channel? And on my Instagram, I share a lot of other inspirational stuff and engage with you all a lot more. See you again in the next video. Bye-bye.